dragons have always captured my imagination. From ancient myths to modern fantasy, these majestic beasts have been around for centuries. But what if there's more to dragons than just stories? What if there are secrets hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered? Welcome to the Dragon Iceberg, where we dive deep into the lore, legends, and possible realities surrounding these incredible creatures. Alright, let's get started with Tier 1. Chinese Dragon. The Chinese dragon, scientifically known as the Dinocephalosaurus orientalis, once inhabited the shallow seas of southern China during the Triassic period. Believed to have gone extinct around 201 million years ago, this bizarre reptile, standing nearly 17 feet long, with a remarkable 7.7 feet serpentine neck, containing 32 vertebrae and flippered limbs, evolved to ambush prey in its marine environment. This ancient seaborne dragon's elongated neck and maneuverable body likely allowed it to sneak up on unsuspecting fish and other prey, giving it an extraordinary ability to hunt by stealth. Its serrated tooth-filled jaws clamping down once in striking range with some unfortunate prey, even fossilized inside its belly region. Some parts of Chinese dragon fossils were first uncovered in 2003 by a Chinese named Li Chun. He initially found the Dinocephalosaurus bone fragments in Guizhou province, China, later identified as a new species. Chun discovered a small vertebra in a limestone slab during a village visit, and additional bones in a nearby pig pen. The very well-preserved Dinocephalosaurus fossils have been completely reconstructed, giving scientists an amazing view of this spectacular Triassic carnivore that lived 240 million years ago. This has sparked new interest in understanding how its extremely long neck worked. Despite its extinction eons ago, sporadic alleged sightings of serpent-like creatures have continued to emerge over the years from remote aquatic regions, leaving some to speculate whether any living Dinocephalosaurus descendants could have persisted in isolation, though such claims remain unsubstantiated and viewed as highly improbable by most experts. However, researchers point out that while this unusual creature might remind people of the Loch Ness Monster, it's not closely related to the long-necked plesiosaurs that inspired that famous mythical creature. Mokele Mbembe. The Mokele Mbembe is one of the most famous purported living relics of the dinosaur era. According to indigenous folklore in the Congo River basin of Central Africa, this creature is a massive quadrupedal animal resembling a sauropod dinosaur that has roamed the region's remote swamplands for generations. Descriptions from alleged sightings describe the Mokele Mbembe as a brownish-gray beast anywhere from 15 to 35 feet long, with a long neck, tiny head, thick legs, and a large, muscular tail. Its name literally means one who stops the flow of rivers in the local Lingala language. The legend of a dinosaur-like creature in the Congo dates back to the early 20th century, after European explorers first heard tales from pygmy tribes. The name Mokele Mbembe was coined following an infamous 1913 expedition. Since then, numerous other expeditions over the decades have ventured into the Congo Basin in search of this living dinosaur, with a few even claiming to have uncovered evidence like paths, nests, dung, and mysterious low-rumbling vocalizations. However, the vast majority of scientists and experts remain highly skeptical of the Mokele Mbembe's existence. More plausible explanations for such sightings include mistaken encounters with living elephants, hippos, or other large African mammals. There are also theories that the legend originated from fragmented folklore passed down over generations, or potentially archaeological evidence of small unidentified dinosaurs that inhabited the region millions of years ago. As of today, the Mokele Mbembe cryptid's existence remains unverified and dismissed by most as speculative mythology rather than an actual living dinosaur species. Tier 2. Niger Firespitter. The Niger Firespitter was a reptilian creature with tough, sandy-colored skin with black and white spots. It had a row of spines from the neck to before the tail, and 4 legs of equal length with ostrich-like feet and claws that matched its tracks. Its neck and tail were long but not as exaggerated as a brontosaur. The tail was thick and strong, the head resembled a crocodile's, with large eyes suggesting potential nocturnality or youth. In 1984, reports emerged from the town of Arlit, Niger, concerning a bizarre and unsettling sighting that has come to be known as the Niger fire spitter. According to the accounts, local uranium miners encountered a dinosaur-like or dragon-like creature, which then proceeded to chase them back into the town. The alarming situation escalated further when local army soldiers allegedly opened fire on the creature. According to eyewitness reports, when attacked by soldiers, it allegedly retaliated by hunching, raising its spines, and spitting fire at them. The eyewitness estimated its height at 60 to 80 centimeters, implying it may have been a juvenile, prompting a month-long search for an adult. While fanciful, the account blends reptilian and dinosaurian traits, with the fire-spitting ability adding a mythical element. Curiously, almost all information regarding the Niger fire spitter stems from a single email correspondence with a man whose servant claimed to have witnessed the creature firsthand. While this reliance on hearsay raises questions about the veracity of the reports, one aspect that lends credibility to the story is the description of the creature itself. The man who sent the email was well educated, and in an attempt to better understand his servant's account, he drew an outline of a brontosaur-like dinosaur and presented it to the servant. Surprisingly, the servant's reaction was not one of confusion or unfamiliarity. Instead, he confirmed having seen a similar creature before, stating, "Oh yes, I have seen this before, in my home village." However, the servant then clarified that while the creature did possess a long neck and tail, its head more closely resembled that of a crocodile or caiman. Additionally, he noted that both of its feet were of equal length and featured claws, a description that bears striking resemblance to the reconstruction of the dinosaur Spinosaurus as a quadruped. Remarkably, the email in question was sent back in 2002, long before the scientific community had reached a consensus on the quadrupedal nature of Spinosaurus, lending further intrigue to the servant's detailed account of the creature's appearance. British Dragon. The British Dragon is a massive reptilian creature said to roam the forests and lands of Great Britain. Eyewitness accounts depict this beast as a towering figure, measuring an astonishing 30 feet in length. Its gray skin is reportedly adorned with darker gray patches and a distinctive red throat. The creature is said to possess a robust body supported by 4 thick limbs ending in clawed toes, as well as a long, powerful tail. One of the most striking features of the British Dragon is its trio of horns, reminiscent of those found on the famous horned dinosaurs like Triceratops. Adding to its fearsome appearance is a parrot-like beak, likely capable of delivering a formidable bite. Despite its imposing size and horns, the British Dragon is described as an herbivore, sustaining itself on a diet of fruits, leaves, pine needles, shrubs, and nuts. A departure from the carnivorous appetite often associated with dragons. The British Dragon is a supposed reptilian creature that was first claimed to have been seen in the forests of England during the mid-15th century. Although originating from England, alleged sightings of this creature have subsequently been reported across Great Britain over the centuries. The British Dragon has become integrated into British folklore, inspiring multiple books and documentaries exploring the legend and reported sightings. Despite its mythical nature, the creature maintains a place in British cultural traditions. While the creature is generally portrayed as highly territorial and dangerous, willing to use its horns and strong jaws against any perceived threat, there have been no reported instances of the British Dragon actively preying on or consuming meat. Interestingly, while most accounts depict it as a solitary creature, a few rare reports suggest the possibility of these dragons living in small groups or families. The enigmatic nature of the British Dragon has given rise to various theories attempting to explain its origins and potential existence. Some suggest it could be a species of dragon that evolved to be herbivorous, a stark contrast to the fire-breathing, meat-eating dragons of legend. Others posit that the British Dragon might be a living ceratopsian dinosaur, a remnant of prehistoric times that has managed to evade extinction. Alternatively, it has been theorized that the British Dragon could be a species of lizard that grew to extraordinary sizes and developed a browsing ecological niche akin to that of mammalian herbivores like the black rhinoceros. Another possibility is that sightings of the British dragon may simply be misidentifications of native lizards, or even escaped Komodo dragons from zoos or private collections. Despite the various theories and speculations, the true nature of the British dragon remains shrouded in mystery. Some dismiss it as a mere hoax or fabrication, while others cling to the belief that this enigmatic creature may indeed lurk in the shadowy corners of the British wilderness, awaiting the day when its existence is definitively proven or disproven. Mushu. The Mushu, also known as Sarush, is a hybrid mythological creature from ancient Mesopotamian mythology. It had a scaly reptilian body with hind legs resembling eagle talons and forelimbs like a lion, long neck and tail, 2 horns on its head, snake-like tongue, crest or mane. The Mushu was the sacred animal associated with the gods Marduk and his son Nabu during the Neo-Babylonian Empire period, 626 to 539 BCE. It was depicted as having once been defeated by Marduk, after which it became Marduk's symbolic servant. The name Mushu derives from the Sumerian words for fierce serpent or splendor serpent. It first appeared in Sumerian religion and art as early as the 21st century BCE, such as on the libation vase of the ruler Gudea, dedicated to the god Ningishzida. German archaeologist Robert Koldewey, who discovered the Ishtar Gate in 1902, seriously considered the Sirish as a portrayal of a real animal. He noted its consistent depiction over centuries, unlike mythological creatures which changed over time. The Sirish was shown alongside real animals like lions and aurochs on the Ishtar Gate, leading Koldewey to speculate it was a creature familiar to the Babylonians. Though its feline front paws seemed incongruous, in 1918 he proposed the dinosaur Iguanodon with its bird-like hind feet as the closest match to the Sirish. Tier 3. Smoggia volan. Smoggia volan is a dragon-like dinosaur classified as a theropod. This creature was mostly a meat-eater and walked on strong legs. It had a tail for balance and small arms. Its feet had 3 toes with sharp claws. Its ankles were flexible. Its neck was curved. Its head was large with sharp teeth. It had eyesight that helped it judge distance, and its bones were light but strong. Sizes ranged tremendously, from the gigantic Spinosaurus possibly over 50 feet long, to the chicken-sized Anchiornis huxley at just 1 foot and 110 grams. In an exciting revelation published in the April 1, 1998 online edition of the prestigious Nature magazine, Henry G. reported on a groundbreaking paleontological discovery, a near-complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur unearthed in North Dakota. The article delved into the fascinating realm of dragon-like dinosaurs, and this particular find was a remarkable specimen. Discovered by Randy Sepulcroft of the Museum of the University of Southern North Dakota, the dinosaur fossil was given a name that paid homage to the legendary dragon Smaug from J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved novel The Hobbit. Bestowed with the scientific moniker Smoggia volans, this ancient creature captured the imagination of researchers and enthusiasts alike. What made this discovery particularly extraordinary, according to G's report, was the tantalizing possibility that Smoggia volans could have been capable of flight. The researchers believed that this theropod dinosaur possessed adaptations that may have enabled it to take to the skies, a remarkable feat for a creature of its size and stature. Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil is often depicted as a terrifying amalgamation of various animals, with hooves, a snake-like tail, bat-like wings, and a head resembling that of a horse. Adding to its fearsome appearance are certain dragon-like characteristics ascribed to the creature. It is believed to glow in the dark and have the ability to breathe fire or poison water, traits commonly associated with dragons in mythology. One of the most well-known tales surrounding its origins involves a woman named Mother Leeds, who allegedly gave birth to the hairy, terrifying Jersey Devil as her 13th child after cursing the infant. While shrouded in mystery, sightings of this elusive cryptid date back to the 1700s in the Pine Barrens region of New Jersey. Its presence has become deeply ingrained in local folklore, inspiring everything from sports team names to video game appearances. Reports of encounters with the Jersey Devil have surfaced sporadically over the decades, capturing widespread attention. Another famous account comes from Joseph Bonaparte in 1820, who claimed to have come face to face with a large winged beast, matching the Jersey Devil's description while hunting near his Bordentown estate. Other reported sightings include an unknown animal with red eyes, seen by Downingtown residents in 1937, a monster encounter by boys in Gibbstown in 1951, claims of a matching corpse in 1957, and reports of tracks and noises near Mays Landing in 1960. Perhaps the most well-documented wave occurred in January 1909, when newspapers published hundreds of alleged encounters across New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. This sparked a panic, with reports of the creature attacking vehicles and prompting a $10,000 reward from the Philadelphia Zoo, though this led to hoaxes like a kangaroo in artificial wings. Roe. The roe is a massive humpbacked dinosaur creature around 40 feet long, with a long, slender neck and tail. Its head is small with a turtle-like beak and bony frill. The front legs are shorter than the hind legs, allowing it to rear up. The bulky light brown-yellow body has uneven armor-like scales to blend into the reedy swamps it inhabits. A row of triangular bony plates runs along its back. Its long tail ends in a 20-pound keratinous spike with a stacked cone cross-section structure. One side of the spike is worn from dragging on the ground as it moves. The accounts of Charles Cannibal Miller and his wife Leona form the sole basis for the alleged existence of the roe, a massive dinosaur-like creature they claim to have witnessed in West New Guinea. Their tale began when Leona noticed the Kariri tribe using what resembled elephant tusks, later revealed to be the roe's horns. Intrigued, they embarked on a journey to the creature's swampy habitat between two plateaus. According to Miller, the roe's head emerged from reeds atop a long neck, rearing up and glimpsed by his whirring camera before slithering away. This written account is the only documented evidence. However, Miller provided no physical proof like the purported 20-pound tail spikes or film footage. Even the Kariri's existence is unverified. Many people doubt the roe's features described by Roe. They seem like a mix of different dinosaur types, which doesn't make sense. Even though Miller's claims about the roe are creative, there's no solid proof. This has led many to question if the roe really exists. We've come to the end of this video. Until next time, take care, and I look forward to having you join me again soon in the next one.